The day my father broke something inside me. The day my father broke something inside me was the day love became a battlefield I never wanted to fight. I only wanted to feel. It started with silence, not the peaceful kind, but the heavy kind that feels louder than shouting. He looked at me with disappointment, not because I had failed him, but became I dared to love someone he did not choose. I remember standing there, my hands shaking slightly, my heart racing between fear and hope. I tried to explain, but my words froze in the air. He did not want to hear them. He wanted to raise my feelings, as if love was a stain that could be scrubbed away with anger. He said, love is a distraction, it will destroy you. People like her don't belong in your life. His words did not just hurt, they cracked something inside me. Something soft, something young, something that still believed love could fix everything. That day I learned when love collides with control, something beautiful always breaks. I walked out that night. The air was cold, the streets quiet but heavy. Each breath felt sharp, each step uncertain. The city lights blurred through my tears. I did not know whether to cry or scream. I just kept walking away from home, away from the noise, away from him. My heart whispered her name, the girl he did not approve of, the one who made me believe love could be pure. I reached the park near the bridge, the place where she always waited, but she was not there. Only the empty bench waited for me and the soft wind that seemed to carry her voice. I sat down and waited, hoping she had come, hoping she had known, but she did not. Maybe she had heard everything. Maybe my father had made sure she disappeared from my world. The thought broke me even more. It was not just losing her, it was losing the part of me that believed in love's power. I whispered her name again, let it drift into the cold air. It faded just like everything else I loved. Days turned into weeks. My father smiled again, talked about work, laughed at the news as if nothing had happened. I wanted to hate him, but I could not. That's The cruel thing about love, it lies beside anger, and sometimes they both win. At night, I read her old messages, each I miss you, cutting deeper than before. Still, I could not delete them. They were proof that once love was real. I had closed my eyes and hear her voice, soft, warm, calling me by that name she made up just for me. Then one evening, Fat played its cruel game. I saw her again across the street, holding her phone, looking like she was waiting. My heart froze. Time stood still. I waited to run to her, tell her everything I could not say, but then I saw it, the way her eyes searched past me, looking for someone else. A car stopped beside her. A man stepped out. She smiled, that same smile that once belonged to me. She hugged him, and something inside me shattered, not because she moved on, but because I knew she had to. I was the one who left her waiting. I was the one who let silence replace love. I turned and walked away, trying to keep my heart from breaking in public. The city sounds, the cars, the laughter, the chatter all felt distant, like echoes of another life. When I reached home, my father was there, sitting with his newspaper, the same chair, the same posture, as if nothing had changed for years. He was my hero, the man I wanted to make proud. But now, when I looked at him, all I could see was the reason love left my life. I wanted to ask him, do you know what you took for me? But I did not. He would never understand. I went to my room, closed the door, and sat in the dark. She once told me, real love never fades, even when people do, and she was right, because even now she lives inside every quiet heartbeat. Time moved on, but the pain never left. I just learned to hide better. I started smiling again, pretending I had forgotten, but deep inside, I knew I had not. One evening, my feet took me back to that park again. I did not plan it. The heart remembers where it was broken. The bench was still there, the light still flickered. I sat down and whispered into the air, I am sorry. The words trembled out of me. I did not realize someone was near until I heard a voice, soft, kind. You come here often? She asked. I turned. It was not her, but for a moment I wished it was. We talked nothing deep, just about weather and books, about how the city never sleeps. There was calm in her eyes, like she too had known pain. When she laughed, something inside me softened. It was not love, but it was hope. That night, I went home and found the box I had hidden in my closet. Inside were letters, photos, memories I could not throw away. At the bottom, there was one letter I had never opened. Her last one, the one she left with a friend. Her handwriting shook my soul. It said, "If your father makes you choose, then choose peace. But if peace ever feels too quiet, remember my love still lives between your heartbeat and your silence." I read it again and again, each word a tear, each line a goodbye wrapped in love. That night I understood my father did not just break me, he also unknowingly showed me what love should be. Love is not about control, it is not about forever, it's about courage, it's about feeling something so deeply that even time can't erase it. Now I live quietly. I still pass that park. Sometimes, sometimes I see her in dreams. Sometimes I hear her in songs. The pain does not roll me anymore. It sits quietly like a scar that still glows in the light. Because that day when my father broke something inside me, he also taught me what love really means. Love is not just holding someone forever, it's holding on to what they made you feel, even when everything else falls apart. And in that truth, I found peace, a quiet, gentle peace that lives between my heartbeat and my silence. Subscribe my channel. Thank you.